Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you may be joining me from. I celebrate you. For those who joining me on Instagram, on Facebook community, okay, for information, this is being streamed live on my Facebook community and also on Instagram. Oh, I see you there already. Mrs. Ebunoluwa, I think. Sorry if I meant better the name. Thank you. I could see you. Good evening. I celebrate you. Thank you for joining. All right, take a step further. Tag as many persons that you know needs this conversation today. They're excited also, to have you tag more persons to join the conversation. Thank you for joining on Instagram. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. So if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Terry Omodibo. I'm a brand leadership coach, and what I teach my students is how to build competencies, systems, processes that will enable you to create more impact, more influence, and of course, make more money. All right, so I help you build visibility around what you do. And of course, at the end of the day, the nutshell is to make more money. Okay, so I see a couple of persons. Today is an Instagram day. All right, I see more persons join on Instagram. Thank you, official Kranjadi. Sorry if I murdered that name. Well, thank you for joining on Instagram. I celebrate you. Thank you so much. All right, so let me see if there are anyone's joining on the Facebook community on Facebook. For audience, I'm streaming this live on my Facebook community, the Leading New York Success Community. On Facebook in July, we will be two, all right, officially, all right, from Rista. So to I say two now, I will say that two is rebranded two, all right, the 1st of July. I won't share that story today, but subsequently, I'm not also going to do that on the community. Okay, all right. So for I'm streaming this live on that community, and also I'm streaming live on Instagram. All right. So for those who are in the community, you also join me on Instagram. Feel free to join me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Terry Omodibo. All right. I celebrate you. It would be great to also connect with you via other social media handles. Okay, great. All right. So, like I said, if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Terry Omodibo and a brand leadership coach. And I've been doing this, right? I've been having this series for the last, today is the seventh in the episode of this series. All right. And it's been amazing. It's been phenomenal in the past seven series. All right. So today, last week, okay, before last week, we have several conversations around several areas or the ingredients or the recipes that will enable you to have success, that will enable you to have faster results, create more success in your life, career, or business, whatever you're doing. Okay, I will be having lots of conversations in different areas. All right, from belief, we talked about action a couple of weeks ago. We've talked about habits, talked about several things that will enable you to be able to create faster results in what you're doing. Okay, and last week we had a conversation on 10 top skills that you must master. All right, my 10 top skills. All right, these are skills that personally I am in the process of developing mastery. So mastery is an ongoing process. Mastery is an ongoing process. All right, it's not a destination. You build mastery over time. All right, as you continue to do things repeatedly over and over and over, whether you feel like it over and over again, over time you develop mastery, and of course you're said to be an expert. All right, you are said to able to have you have said to have had authority in that area, all right, because you've been able to do that over time and not just do it, develop mastery, not just develop mastery, you have created lots of results in that area. All right. So 10 skills you must master. All right. If you must be exceptional at almost anything. All right. 10 skills you must master if you must be exceptional and anything. So my Instagram friends, so sorry, I have to be looking at the. I'm using two devices. I'm using my phone and also I'm using the computer. All right, so I'm looking at the computer, but sometimes I'm looking at the computer and probably you'll be seeing me from the side. All right, so once in a while I may just turn and face you. All right, and have the conversation. But I celebrate you. All right, just just allow it, please. I please just allow it. Okay, okay, awesome. So all right, so today is we're going to be last week we had several conversations around that topic, all right, but somehow I wasn't able to finish up, all right, 10 of those skills that you must master. I was able to cover at least three, all right, so we still have seven to go. All right, so today is the part two of the topic we started last week on 10 top skills you must master if you want to be exceptional. That will make you to be exceptional at almost anything. Joe, you can apply these in several areas of your life. You can apply these in your life. You can apply this in your career. And of course, you can apply this in your business. All right? You can apply this in anything, your institution, your organizations, wherever you find yourself. You can apply this in your everyday life. Okay? So before I go into today's conversation, let me see if there are a couple of persons that are joining me live on Facebook. All right, I celebrate those who are joining me on Instagram. Let me see, there are some persons joining me live on Facebook. I celebrate you joining me on Facebook. Thank you so much. So take a step by also let us know where you're joining me from. All right, just go on the comment section. I'll be great to have you get the feedback on the conversation. Just give me feedback, your name and your location, where you're joining me from. It would be great, all right, to know you are joining me. All right, what's the point of just listening and get a feedback and let me know you're there? That's also great, but it'll be great. All right, it'll be great. All right, it'll be so amazing for you to let us know where you're joining me from. Okay, so I'll be glad to get a feedback on the comments where you are joining me from. And also, like I always share, in the course of the conversation, if there's one or two things that resonates with you in the course of the conversation, all right, feel free to use the comment section. All right, let me know what resonates with you in the course of the conversation. Let us know that this is happening. All right, so if you know a couple of friends on Facebook, all right, please tag them right now and let them be a part of the conversation. And of course, if you're also joining me on Instagram, please tag as many persons that you know right now and let them join me on Instagram. All right. So, and also before I go right into what I have today, this video I'm going to leave it right on the community for a few hours or after now. And after now, of course, I'm going to be uploading it on my YouTube channel. All right, so that you can have more persons have access to it. All right, this is free for everyone. It's free conversation. All right, so it's good, open to the public. You can follow me on YouTube to be able to watch, all right, this series from the first one, the first conversation, the first topic up to this, and of course, more topics that are coming in the course of the month. Okay, so I'm going to do this all through the month of June, and of course, we're going to go to something else in the month of July. All right, so enjoy this conversation right now. Like I said, it's going to be open up. It's going to be free for you to be able to watch it on YouTube. All you have to do is type the name Terry Omodibo on YouTube, and it will pop up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and of course set your notification button so you can get to know when we upload the next video. All right, so you can listen to this over and over again, make comments, share with other friends, and of course, all right, let's the transformation begin from you. We're glad to get your feedback as much as possible from the learnings, from the things that you've gotten from this conversation. I'll be so excited if you give me those feedback. All right. Thank you so much again for joining, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you deeply, and I celebrate you. All right. Like I said, feel free. I want to know. All right. Keep on. Oh, that's great. So it's great to see Promise from Benin City. Promise from Benin City. Thank you so much. I celebrate you. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited. You're joining today All right, feel free if you know a couple of persons in the current community, tag them right now that this conversation is going on right now. All right, and of course, ensure that you also engage in conversation. All right, it's great to have you. It's great to have you, and several others who are joining the song right now, joining live. But of course, probably I'm not using comment section so we can know they're joining. That's also great. Okay, awesome, awesome. So without wasting too much time, because this is supposed to not be for too long, it's just a 60 minutes conversation. And of course, a few minutes is already gone. And of course, I don't intend to keep you beyond 60 minutes or at most 70 minutes for this conversation today. So I'm going to go straight right on into the conversation for today. All right. And of course, if you're joining me from now, from the first time, or you anywhere, any part of the conversation that you get in, you can get to listen to this from the beginning up to this point, like I said, from a YouTube channel. Okay. So it'd be great. It'd be great to have you subscribe. It's great to hear the feedbacks from you. And of course, it's great to also have you around. Okay, now up to the conversation for today. Last week, like I said, we started on the series of the recipe for doing well in life. All right, recipe. All right, the recipe for success in life, career, and business. What are the recipe? All right, the ingredients that you require to excel in whatever you're doing, either in your life, usually for personal life, or in your career, or in your business. What are some of the ingredients that you require? All right. I don't teach what I'm not doing. I don't teach what I don't know. I'm sharing things that I've used in my life that have created results for me. I'm a practitioner. All right. I'm not sharing theoretical ideologies. I'm talking about things I have used. All right. If there are things I have not deployed in my own life, I will let you know. What's the point of trying to deceive you? All right. There's no point about that. Life is ongoing, all right? It's a process. Personal development is a journey, all right? It's not a destination, all right? So there's no big deal letting you know, I have not used this, all right? I'm not able to use this in my own personal life, and perhaps I'm going to let you know. There's no big deal about it. But the things I am sharing, all right, and I've been sharing in the course of this series are things I have used personally in my life, okay? All right, I've used them personally in my life. I'm not that excellently. I'm a young man, but of course, I'm not just starting out in life. All right, the journey is been for a long time. All right, I've gone through seasons in my life. I've gone through seasons of excellence. I've gone through seasons of great successes. I've gone through valley seasons also. All right, I've gone through a lot of stuff. All right, and I've been able to excel, come out of so stuff. I've been able to get through it by reason of some practical principles. And those are the principles that I share, all right? The principles that will help you to not just survive through life, but thrive. It takes something beyond just will to be able to thrive. I'm telling you the truth, all right? It takes beyond your will. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot, all right, to be able to thrive through challenges, to be able to thrive through life, all right? To be to thrive, to bring results. All right. If you're an entrepreneur like I am, all right, I'm not just an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur by design. That's what I come as a I just can't function in a place wherein we stereotype. I work best in a place wherein, all right, you're not boxed around, where we can create results. That's how I function. Okay. So, but if you're an entrepreneur by design like I am, you will go through stuff. All right. You will take risk. Sometimes you're going to run into several challenges, risk. And of course, in the rule of entrepreneurship, not to take a risk is a risk already taken. All right. And going through risk, you never can tell. Sometimes it could yield the result, sometimes it could yield the result. So we embrace a lot of things. All right. We embrace, I shared recently, we embrace failure. All right. We learn to take steps. We learn to move. All right. Movement in itself guarantees results. Whether you know where you're going or not, you just have to move somehow. All right? There are no results. There's no growth in being in one place. You have to take steps. You have to move, especially if you are convinced you are moving in the right direction. And of course, try new things. Nothing good or nothing great out there was created first, good first. Nothing out there was created good at first. All right. Over time, oh, so sorry. All right, there's a light out here. So sorry about that in Nigeria. All right, there's a light out, but just shortly, power will go back. Shortly, there's a power back. All right, shortly, we're gonna have power back. All right, awesome, great. So power is back. So sorry about that. All right, I don't control. We have a standby plant there that is turned on off, so I don't guarantee. I don't have control over that. Okay, so sorry about the blackout. But like I was saying, as an entrepreneur, all right, you are wired to take risk. Risk. It is in taking risk that you will get the results that you desire. That's the truth. Show me an entrepreneur out there. Show me someone who's creating results out there, and I will show you someone who takes risks daily. Even living is a risk. All right. I took my car this morning and drove all the way through from the mainland to the island in Lagos. It's a risk. Anything could happen. All right. All right. Not to people like me anyway. All right. But it's a risk. So life itself is a risk. But we chose to take calculated risk, like they say in quote, all right, and be able to create the results that we desire. That's the truth. Sometimes you expect a good result. Sometimes you expect fantastic and amazing results. Thank you, Shem Wikima. Thank you for joining. I see you joining on Instagram today. All right. I also want to celebrate you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm going to wave at you. All right. Awesome. 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 So we take calculated risk. All right. Sometimes you call it, as an entrepreneur, you call it calculated. But the truth is that you don't even know where that is going to head you to. But somehow you find yourself somewhere. All right. You just find yourself somewhere. But most of the time, the larger proportion, especially with intentionality, with understanding, all right? And of course, that's why we're doing what we're doing. You sometimes can predict your result. Like they say, success is predictable, all right? The fact that you didn't get exactly what you desire doesn't mean you didn't get the result. Over time, as you begin to fine-tune, change the processes, change the strategies, change it, you will get the result. No good products became good or became excellent the first time, all right? So that's the reason why you must have or develop the capacity, all right? Develop the capacity for exceptionality, to be exceptional in whatever you're doing. And of course, like we say, it's a journey, it's not a destination, all right? The moment you have a destination mindset, of course, you're going to run into a lot of issues, you're going to have a lot of problems, you're going to have a lot of challenges to deal with. And of course, at the end of the day, you may not do well. All right, take it from me, you may not do well. You must have a growth mindset. You must develop the capacity to want to learn new things. Not even in today's day and age. All right, the things that you know a few weeks ago is obsolete. All right, the thing that you know, what you know in 2021, 2020 is obsolete. This is 2022. Things are moving, and they're not just moving; they are moving very, very fast. So, all right, so that's the reason why, like I said at the beginning, there are skills that you must master, right? At the beginning, everyone starts as an amateur, right? As a beginner, all right? You really don't know, right? That, like I said, there are 4 levels of competencies, all right? At the first stage, you really, really, really don't know what you're doing. That's the truth. But somehow you keep doing it and you become expert at it, that you develop what we call unconscious competence, all right? Unconscious competence. You move from unconscious incompetence to a state where you become unconsciously competent. All right, that's the process. There are 4 levels in that. That's not what I want to share today. So it is essential that for you to become exceptional in what you are doing, you must master some set of skills. All right, I'm going to share some deep truths with you today. All right, that will set you apart if you use them. All right, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. These are tips, or these are skills, or these are principles I have used in my life that have guaranteed me results, giving me results. These are principles that I've seen my mentors, I've seen my role models use and deploy, and that has guaranteed them results. Like they say, principles are principles. It works from person to person, no matter who you are, all right? It will give you the same results. And those are some of the things I'll be sharing today. I don't share, ideologies are okay, but I don't share that. What I share basically are principles, things that will guarantee you results. All right, things that you use today, you get results. That's what I share. Some of the things may be basic, but the truth is that it's not everything that you do that you know that you do. Sometimes you need someone to bring those things to your knowledge, to your foreknowledge for you to use them. All right. Today I was at the training of someone that I look for, I look up to. All right. Why did I decide to attend that training? All right. Sometimes you can be dozer, all right. You know some things, but you're using them, and of course you get the results. You can be dozer. You just need someone to speak into your ears. I did that today, all right, for about 4 hours. Spoke to my ears, and I'm so fired up, all right, to be able to go ahead and do some of the things that I know I should be doing that will give me better and faster results. That's the truth. We all need it part time. That's the truth. Okay? So some of the things I'm sharing today, some of us know them. Like I always say, there are 3 sets of people who will be listening to this. All right. Some of them, they don't even know anything about what I'm saying right now. All right. This is new. Right? I used to be in that stage. I used to be there. All right. I was shocked at a particular age in my life. There's some things I didn't know. I was so shocked and amazed at myself. How come I didn't know these things? How come? Where was I? In planet Mars or planet Jupiter or where? Earth, and I didn't know those things. Yes, so from time to time, we'll definitely run into a couple of persons who don't have an idea about what I'm talking about. They are at the beginner level, right? We respect them. We want them to become successful. And that's the reason for this conversation. There are some of us, all right, who know what I'm talking about right now, but you're not using them. This is a wake-up call for you to be able to deploy some of those things, all right? And of course, there are experts at this. Why are you called an expert if you don't let somebody else know? Like Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people to get what they want, you will get what you want. So why are you not helping other people? Let other people know about the things. Life is connected. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the information with other people. And of course, help them to become better in their lives. And that's what life is all about. Helping other people, reaching out to other people, helping them become better at what they are. All right? Don't be a reservoir. All right? Don't be a reservoir. If you reserve too much, you stink. You stink. And of course, if you stink, people will come around you. When you stink, people will come around you. Hey, if you stink, people will come around you. What are the people that stink? What causes stinking? All right? It comes from a thought. We call it the stinking thinking thoughts. It starts from there. All right? Of course, people who don't give out. People who want to always collect, they stink faster. That's what happens. Okay? So don't be that kind of person. Reach out to other people and share this information with them. So it starts from here, all right? Call as many persons. Reach out to them. Those you know right now, let them know that something great is happening in the community. And of course, share the information with other people. Invite them, all right, to something that you know, to where you're getting the wealth from. Invite them to somewhere you know you're getting results, you're getting a food from. Of course, that's what it is. All right, share. All right, so start from sharing the community, share. All right, share this information. All right, follow the right people that will help you to get better results in your life. Okay, so over to today. All right, quickly, like I said, we're talking about the 10 skills. All right, I've shared 3 out of them, but just to recap, all right, I talked about the fact that learning new skills is a habit. All right, it's something you need not just to do one time, it's something you need to do over and over again. And of course, to develop a new habit, you need to do them over and over again, over again. Like they say, you do something for 21 times or 30 times, it becomes a habit. That's what they say. I don't know, all right, but I know something that you know you really need or you desire so badly. And then if you repeat that over a period of time, you will develop a habit, especially if it is something you desire so badly. That's what I know. Okay. And then we talked about what the skill is. We talked about, I shared several things about what you need to do, about the fact that it is very expedient that you need to learn skills. All right. Skills is what will guarantee you results faster. Skills is very, very essential today. All right. Skills is what is going to guarantee you that exceptionality amongst your peers, amongst your competitors in business, amongst industry experts. It's the skills. All right. Run after it. When you are in the process of running after those skills, people will laugh at you. Sometimes people won't understand you. But when you create the results, of course, everybody wants to be around you. All right. I also shared some of the benefits of learning those new skills. All right. I shared about 12 benefits. I'm not going to say that today, but everything is in the last video. Jump on to YouTube, of course, and of course, you can listen to this over and over again and learn that, and of course, use them, implement, take action. All right. On them, you will get the same results. They are principles in life. Okay. So 10 skills. I mentioned 3 of those skills. I talked about people skills as the number one. All right. I share different aspects of the people skills that are required, different skills around the people skills. A lot of skills within people skills, are personal skills, interpersonal skills, relationship skills, communication skills, leadership skills, all put together as people skills. Skills that will help you to be able to communicate intelligently with one another. All right. Skills that you need to communicate intelligently and interact more effectively with one another. Those are the skills. And then we jumped ahead to talk about writing skills. All right. In preparing for this, I never understood some areas. All right. When it comes to writing skills, me myself, I've gone ahead using what I taught last week to get more results. Okay. Even telling myself, I'm also implementing what I'm teaching. Okay. So writing skills very essential. There are different aspects of writing skills. I talked about the elements of writing. The writing must be purposeful. Of course, you must have an audience clarity. You must also be able to unify the ideas and, of course, create some coherence within what you're doing. Okay, and of course, I talked about the different aspects. I talked about book writing, copywriting, email writing, content writing, and several other areas that you need to learn. All right, very critical, very, very critical. And then we went ahead to talk about the third one, which was marketing skills. And I shared that you cannot become, all right, you cannot, all right, coerce people into buying your product. You can only interact or to tolerate them into buying it. All right, you can only not tolerate, interest them into buying it. You cannot coerce people into buying what you have. You cannot even coerce people into getting interested in you. All right, you can only create that interest for them. You can only create that interest towards them buying from you. Okay, create that interest. All right, awesome. Thank you, Chinonso Anyanwu, for all the way from Owerri. I celebrate you. Personal development is joining that destination. That's it. Awesome. Yeah, thinking thoughts. That's true. All right. Let me put that on the screen. All right. That's it. Awesome. It's great to have those feedback. I celebrate it. Thank you so much for engaging. All right. Just keep that engagement going on. Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. All right. Okay. So that was what we shared last week, and that's the 3 that we shared. So today I'm going to be going straight right on. I have a lot to cover. All right, we have 7 to go. All right, I choose to cover this. There's no part 3. All right, there's no part 3. It was headed part 2. There are other things we need to talk about in this series. Okay, so number 4 is public speaking skills. Public speaking skills. All right, so many years ago, I think that should be about roughly 16, 17 years ago, right? That should be about, about 16, let's say 15 years ago, right? So I attended a training, all right? My church had a leadership training, and at the end, the last 2 days, we were told to pick areas that we would like. Okay, one of the modules was public speaking. Okay, and then of course we put it into groups, and we put it into groups. I think it's the first time I'm sharing this live. All right, we put it into groups, and then we're given a topic, and then we're asked to pick someone to represent, to speak. Now, in my years, all right, in my early years, there's one thing there's one skill or what potential I did not develop. But somehow I know it was innate. All right, but it was public speaking skill. Now, growing up, there are other skills that I have. All right, I have music skills. All right, so I used to teach music. I could teach music in choir. All right, teach music in church. I could do that. I could stand in front of the audience. That wasn't an issue for me. All right, teaching music, because I know how to do that. Okay, I could play a lot of musical instruments. I could do that very, very well growing up. All right, that was how we lived earlier on. We were able to. From the band, we went out there, we were playing music for many years, all right? We use that to add some extra cash growing up. So that I know how to do. But in terms of being able to pick a topic and then start to share on this topic, hey, it was heresy for me. Yeah, so I love the act, but somehow I discovered that the skill was in it. It was in it now. Was rusty in the way, right? It's something I've not developed. So there's this fear, right? So somehow, how like I could do this, but somehow that fear in me, I couldn't. I couldn't. So while we're trying to pick someone, there's another lady who, all right, had to do it. All right, she had to do it for our team. And then on the day we had to present, she came out there and she did it. And I told myself, I could do better than this. I could actually do better. So why didn't I even do it? And that was the kick. I'm like, hey, I need to do this. Somehow I could fathom that in my life, in my future, something around public speaking has to come up somewhere around. I don't even know how, but it has to come. So the earlier I get into the process, the better. All right. So what I did was buy books. So I bought a book. I bought a book that has audio. So books those years, 15 years ago, books that they were doing then. Some of the books come with audio. All right, compact CD. All right. So those CDs will not play today. So, all right, some video CDs, they are compacts. You can only play on computer. They can't even play in video CDs. Okay, so I bought those books, but I never used them. I never read them. I was trying to read one I think a few years ago during the lockdown. And I'm like, hey, I bought this book, I didn't read it. But I bought a book from one of my role models on public speaking, and I was able to read through. All right, and beyond that, I had to take interest in it. Right, I had to take interest in it. But let me share this with you. All right, let me share this with you. If you want to develop your public speaking skill, it's not by reading. I'm sharing that from experience. It's not by reading. All right, there's a word that I heard recently that has pushed me out. All right, and I'm going to share the same thing to you. If you want to become a public speaker, speak. It is through speaking you can develop your public speaking skill. Like a skill is like a muscle. All right, the more you develop it, the more you use it, the more it gets better. There's no way around it. Don't get it twisted. All right, don't get it twisted. Now, some people will believe, okay, so where should I be speaking? Those days, you have to begin to look for platforms to speak. All right, even if you create platform to speak, it's tough for you to be able to look for the people you want to speak to. Today's day and age is easier. What am I doing right now? I'm speaking. I'm speaking in front of my camera, in front of the camera. All right. And of course, I'm going to share this, and many people are going to listen to this over and over again. I remember my first major masterclass. All right. Major masterclass. I know how much it cost me to put that together somewhere around Okwebi. I had to rent the hall. I have to look for someone who was very good at recording, video recording. And I spent a lot to get that done. And at the end of the day, after we did the recording, we got the video got missing till today. I don't have recorded that video till today. The whole 4 hours plus 5 hours video. I don't have anything. It got missing. And he told me it got missing. What will I do to bring it back? There's no way around it. My first conference, right? First ever conference that we were able to put together, 2007, right? February 27, 2007, February. Excellent conference. No, February, not the February one. I think it was in April. So we did the second one. So the first one, we didn't record, but the first major one was in April 2007, I think. 2017, sorry. 2017. All right. The record until today, it's not available. All right. But today you can sit in front of the camera. Right now, I'm recording. This is being recorded. And I have it for live, and I can upload it in the cloud, and I can bring it and do anything I want to do with it. I can cut it to bits and pieces and all that. All right. So speaking, this has helped me in a couple of years, I can tell you. All right, just a few years that this became like boom. This has helped me to be able to develop it. So public speaking skill is critical. It's a critical skill. The whole way around it is speak. Speakers speak. Speakers speak. So if you didn't get anything from today, know that. All right, speakers speak. Go ahead, create the platforms and speak. You don't have to wait for somebody to invite you. Invite yourself by creating the platform and speak. Go out there, click Facebook Live on your Facebook and speak. All right. Create flyers like I've done and do it. Right. You could create this and send people to Zoom. You could send them to Google Meet. You could send them anywhere, YouTube, anywhere. All right. Speak. There's a newer platform that I'm creating right now. It's going to start in next week. It should have started at the beginning of this month or somehow. A lot of things were not ready, but it's going to start in next week. Something new. It's another platform, right? We're able to push up my thoughts and ideologies out there for people, right? Around my niche area, around the areas that I'm passionate about. Of course, what are those areas? Very critical areas. All right, success and influence. These are my areas, leadership and influence. That's it. How you can gain visibility, how you can put yourself out there and create results and become exceptional at what you do. That's me in a nutshell. Okay. And of course, this platform right now, Pathways to Success, around helping you to become successful. What are the things you will need to become successful? That other area is the other side, which helping you to build influence. All right. Just look out for it. It's going to be launched next week. It's a newer platform. All right. It's as simple. So find an opportunity to speak, create the platforms, and then speak. That's how you get good at it. Don't let anybody twist you around. Read all the books. I told you I bought a book. That's over 15 years ago. I didn't read them. Did it make me become a better speaker? No. It will give you all the theories. It will give you all the principles, but you won't get the results. The only results you could get is when you sit in front of your camera and speak, make all the mistakes you want to make, and get better. Initially, I didn't listen to my recordings. Right? Initially, I used to be scared of listening to the records. All right, the recordings. But today I have to. All right, with the understanding of good mindset that it's always a journey. All right, so there are different areas of speaking. All right, of public speaking. So we have keynote speaking. That's very curated way of speaking. We also have inspirational, motivational speaking. All right. Then we also have informative and educative speaking, and of course, speaking to sell. Call that persuasive. Speaking to sell. All right. All right. So those are 4 critical areas. All right. There's so many other areas, but these are the 4 broad areas. Right? Influential, influential, or persuasive speaking. Of course, which is the last one to sell. All right. Informative. This is informative. I'm not selling anything here today. All right. I'm educating you. Giving you information that you can use and deploy that will enable you to get results. That's what I'm doing here. This is informative. All right. This is informative. I'm not selling anything here. All right. This is just informative. Okay. So, all right. According to research, people's number 1 fear is public speaking. All right. There's a statistics around this. All right. I think there was a particular research that was done. All right. Around people in the workplace. All right. What's the most feared? What's the most dreaded thing? All right. Around the workplace is public speaking. People fear it the most. And number 2 skill is that. All right. So I don't know how true is that, but the truth is that a lot of people fear to speak in public. All right. Initially, I had all that too. All right. The only way around it is to just bring the front of it and just go ahead and do it. And let me tell you one thing too. Everyone, check it out. Even the top speakers, before they come on stage, they all have that phobia, that fear. All right. That fear, that adrenaline comes in that makes them want to fear. All right. Standing in front of people. All right. But there's a way around it that I've done. The way around it is put myself out there. Just put myself out there. If I wait for my interpretation and logic, I won't do this. So go out there and learn it. Go ahead and do it. Not learn. Go ahead and do it. You don't need to learn this. Go ahead and do this and get better at it. That's the best way around developing that skill called public speaking. Okay? How about Gania says, once you get people laughing, they are listening, you can tell them anything. You can tell them almost anything. Once you get people laughing, once you get people listening to you, you can tell them anything. And that's public speaking. Start something. What's today? What are the most thriving industry today, especially in Nigeria? I want to say Nigeria. I think it's globally. All right? It's comedy skits. Just get people laughing. In 1 minute, in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes. It's already talking. Before you know, they start penetrating to your heart. That's one of the very most thriving industry today. All right? And of course, you can even bring that into other areas. You can bring that into your speaking. So, number 4 is public speaking skill. So, if you are with me, you can type public speaking skill, put that in the comment section. All right? At least let's know that's number 4. Number 4 is public speaking skill. Awesome. Number 5. Hey, the time is running. Number 5 is digital skills. Digital skills. You don't need me to tell you this, that today's day and age, digital skills is Like it's something you need digital skills the way you need air, right? The way you need air is the same way you need digital skills. Like Bill Gates used to say many years ago that if your business is not on the internet, you're out of business. It's coming to that space right now, right? Because my first business died because I was waiting for customers to come. Okay, let me not say it that way. All right, this had challenges, not really died. I had some serious challenges. All right, because I just couldn't put it on the internet because of a lot of things. There were a lot of things around it. How reasons why I couldn't put it on the internet, and there were a couple of other factors. E-commerce also shook it. All right, people will sit in their houses and use the internet to drive customers to them. For me, I had to do the work offline, so it was more of offline. All right, a lot of people now started doing online to read. The rest is history. A lot of things came up. All right, that's not all about it, but it's a major reason why that business failed. Okay, so but critical to note today is that technology skills is very required into the future. If you are in this age and you don't have some of the skills, or you're not learning some of the skills, or you're not using some of the skills, over time you become obsolete or irrelevant. That's the truth. A couple of people today can go live, they don't know how to go live. Even when they go live, they don't know how to maneuver the way. A couple of people may not be able to use streaming apps. Okay, some people may not be able to use social media very well. All right, so people just go there and just type anything and just put it out there, not knowing that these things count for themselves, for their life. Okay, so many people don't know that. All right, so digital skills is essential, very, very essential. The UNESCO definition for digital skills is a range of abilities to use digital services, communications, applications, and network to access and manage information. So I love those critical things: digital devices, communication devices, network. So there are three core areas. We talked about devices, communication, and of course the internet. These are three critical areas that influence the world today. Okay, so any of these skills around this is very required today and into the future. Of course, you don't even know what the future looks like. Today is AI, tomorrow is something else. So, right? So it's very essential. I'm not gonna say so much of this in this one, because I know a lot of us know today that it's very, very essential to develop these critical skills. All right. According to Digital Skills Global, it said there are about 10 skills, around 10 digital skills that is like it's a must that you must have skill set in any of those 10. I'm just going to just share those 10 with you. You can go ahead and do more research on that. It will help you. All right. The first one is programming and web development. All right. We have digital business analysis. Number 3, digital business data visualization. Number 4 is digital project management. Number 5 is digital product management. Number 6, which is the critical one that everyone knows about today, or everyone wants to learn something around it, all right, is digital marketing. Okay, so I'm a digital marketing professional too, all right. I'm a digital marketing professional, all right. Working myself to become a master, still working, all right. Still trying hard. It's very broad, so wide, a lot of skills underneath, all right. The fact that you did a 3 months course doesn't make you an expert. There's a lot involved, all right. The ads, a lot is involved in that skill, but it's essential. And of course, number 7 is social media, which is the customer part of it, all right, the user customer experience part of it. Okay, then we have data science and analytics, which is one area I'm looking forward to right now. Data science and analytics, because it's going to help me professional in my own profession. All right, I'm a sales and marketing expert too. Or I do that offline, or I do that professionally. In addition, all right, to what I'm doing online. Okay, and of course we have decision making, and the 10th is all right. I was shocked. I was like, why? All right, the 10th one is so funny. All right, it's something new, something new. All right, something innovative. That's the 10th one. It means there is room for something else. All right, there's room for something else. Okay, so Nikki Barrett says having one skill or holding on to your academic qualifications in an era of exponential change like today makes you economically vulnerable. Hey, one skill will kill you. You need to develop a lot of skills, expertise in different areas. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do and help people to do. I'm learning different things within my capacity and things around that can help me. Right? That's why I said I teach people to build competencies, all right, skills, competencies, processes, things that will enable you to create impact and influence. Anything that will enable you to create more impact and influence. These are the skills I learn. And of course, I teach. I learn and I teach. We are learners first, then we become teachers. And of course, we teach to teach. We train the trainers. And of course, we teach to teach to teach to teach. And of course, at the end of the day, the world becomes a better place. Okay? So that's the fifth skill you must master digital skills. Number six skill you must master in today's day and age for you to become exceptional at almost anything is relationship skills. Now, although relationship skills is amongst what I call the soft skills or what I call the people skills, but I have to carve it out because in its own, it's broad, all right? It's broad. Relationship skills, hey, I have to make it stand alone. One of my mentors used to say this, that relationship is everything. Relationship is everything. If you want to, thank you so much, Vicky Manchester, great. Relationship is everything. He said the key to success in your business is relationship. Relationship is everything. Who will you sell to if you don't have the right relationship? How will you, all right? One of the ways to breed creativity is to be around like minds, creative people. You cannot run this all alone. You can't be a lone ranger and achieve results or success in whatever you're doing. It's not possible. You must develop relationship skills. All right? And what is relationship skills? Ability to build a mutual affinity towards one or more persons. Mutual. The word there is mutual. You are not in a relationship with someone who is not in a relationship with you. That's why they say the fact that you know someone doesn't mean somebody knows you. Right? It must be a symbiotic relationship. There must be mutual, all right, affinity for one another for you to say it's a relationship. Okay, so I have your contact doesn't mean I have a relationship with you. We have to build it over time. So the relationship skills requires you to have some other skills, all right, like emotional intelligence. You must develop that. That's another broad area on its own. Emotional intelligence. All right. Your skill will take you to the top, but only character will keep you there. Your skill will take you to the top, or your skill will bring you before kings, but only character will keep you, or the ability to build people's skills will give you the job. That's the truth. So you require some other things for you to be able to develop mastery, right, in relationship. And I mentioned some of those ones already. I'm going to mention some of them. You require emotional intelligence, like I said. You require interpersonal skills, ability to be able to be effective at communicating with other people, especially people you don't know. All right. There's trust, integrity, forgiveness, advanced forgiveness. There's selflessness, or that we say sacrifice. Say skill, sacrifice. You can't be selfish and build relationship excellently. It's not possible. You can't be self-centered and build quality relationship. It's not possible. They are mutually exclusive. You have to be sacrificial. You must develop love for one another. You must develop some level of love for the other persons to build a relationship. You must be selfless. You must give. The act of giving for you to be able to expect something in return. That's why I said it's mutual. It's not parasitic. It's mutual. It's symbiotic. I get something from you, all right, you get something from me. And of course, there must be value traded in between. There has to be value. If there's no value, it's going to be boring. And of course, it will survive the test of time. All right, there must be mutual respect, there must be honesty, there must be that growth mindset. All right, when you come to me, you want to form a relationship with me, and I see that you are not willing to grow, you are like a parasite. You're going to be taking me back. You are energy sapping. All right, energy sapping, and of course, You won't be able to survive around me. I want people who are moving with energy. Sometimes in this journey, you need some people who have catch more fire than you, right? So fire light each other. Of course, you need to move in positive energy to get the results that you require or that you need. So that's the reason why it's expedient that you get some of these things. Okay? So I said you need growth mindset, you need communication skill, excellent communication skill, and of course you can develop all this. Okay? So in order to get support from people within and outside your space, you must build relationships, all right, in which people know, love you, and trust you. You must build it. Very critical. Very, very critical. If you must, all right, if you want to be exceptional, you must develop relationship skill. You must develop the KRT factor you yourself, right? That's another critical area. And of course, the KRT factor enables you to build relationship with the customer first. Well, of course, you can make any sales to them. That's for those who are in business. Okay? No road is long with good company. That's what a Turkish proverb says. No road is long with good company. You will achieve results with more people, right, than by yourself. Right? There's a quote from Margaret Thatcher. I can't remember the quote right now. All right? But it talks about this also. It also explains more about this. All right? But, all right, paraphrased, you can, all right, let me see if I can paraphrase this. You get faster results with more persons than wanting to get results on your own. That's the notion. Okay? Carl says they may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. All right? They will never forget how you make them feel. So relationship is critical. Relationship skills is a critical skill you must master if you have to be excellent and exceptional at what you do. Number 7, I need to run through this right now because the time is running fast. All right? I had to bring this out too from people's skills. Call it networking skills. Networking skills. Right? So in today's day and age, when you require, all right, where you required to for you to be able to make sale, all right, make a sale, or for you to be able to sell anything to anyone, all right, you have to sell yourself first. Then it's required that you must know how to package yourself and be able to not just sell yourself, but able to create relationships, be able to network with other people. For you to do that, you cannot build a highly sought after personal brand until you are able to create, all right, relationships, high quality relationships. Like Les Brown says, only quality relationships that will create platforms that will enable you to create more influence. All right, there's no way you can excel. There's no way you can exception. You can't wink in the dark and expect better results in the day broad light. It's not possible. All right. So networking skill is critical. Networking is about how many people you know. Or sorry, networking it's not about how many people you know. It's about how many people know you. It's about how many people know you. That's what it is. All right. Science has shown that the more successful people are often those who have a heavy dose of the power of networking. Very critical. So you must be able to develop that. What is it? Ability to connect with people, either directly or indirectly. Ability to connect with people. Ability to speak to people you never met before. All right? That's the truth. You need to develop it. It helps you to fast track your career. All right? It helps you to fast track your business. You cannot continue to sell to the people that you know alone. In business or in marketing, we say that new blood is the lifeblood of any business. New blood. New people is the lifeblood of a business. If your business sucks, it means there are not new persons knowing about it. You have to reach out to people you don't know before. A lot of people that have helped me in my life, that have been able to connect with, all right, that have brought closer to me in the couple of last few years, are people I never met before. I met them online. we have somehow connects in the area of, we have some like minds, we're moving in the same direction. So somehow we just connect somehow, right? So we're able to move and then create better results in our individual lives. So Robert Kiyosaki says that everyone, right, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else is what? Looking for work. Like they say, your network is your net worth. So why do you want to ruin your life? Why do you want to just stay there and expect things to follow your life without going out there to reach out to it? You can get results that way. Right? Someone says if you are not networking, you are not working. Another one says networking is a verb, it's an action word. So you need to develop that skill. You need to learn it. Even if you can't see people eyeball to eyeball, you're shaking. I know some people, I'm a salesperson, so sometimes when you see some new people that are new into sales, and you say, call the person you don't know before, call, you see them shaking. I went through that too, don't worry. Especially those who have a personality that is mutually exclusive, or what do you say, it's in contrast, all right, to marketing. You see the hands shaking, all right? And I call that person, he's a human being like you, all right? But it's tough, man. It's not easy, but it's a skill that can be learned. That's the good part of it. Okay, so you need to develop those skills if you want to really excel and become exceptional in your life, career, or business. Number 8, I need to run. Number 8 is research skill. Research skill. This is the ability to come up with solutions to problems. All right? Ability to come up with solutions to problems. So it's an ability to search, to find, I said to retrieve, to analyze, interpret, to distill, evaluate, and dispense information. So information becomes problems. So dispense information that will help you to solve problems, or information that will help you to create solutions to people's problems. So let me say that again. Right? That skill will require you, right, the ability to search, find, retrieve, analyze. So you search, you find, you retrieve, you analyze, interpret, then you now distill, evaluate it, all right, and then you now dispense it, right, to create solutions to people's problems. That's what researching skills is about. It's so critical. Before I came up here today, I've done my research. So I'm not just speaking. Yes, some people say, for you to speak from your head. I don't like, I could speak from my head really, but I like to give quality information. Quality. Right? Information that I could stand and tell you yes about it. Not some just crap. When I listen to people, you could inspire that different areas. You could motivate, you could inspire, or you could educate. I choose to do all three. So sometimes I inspire, could motivate, but I love to, all right, to educate you. I love to give you principles that you could use that could help you to be able to transform your life. That's what I got from my mentors, from my role models. I got principles. If you give principles, they'll go use it, they'll get the same results. I could motivate you, not get results from motivation. Motivation is not equal to result. Motivation will move you from one place to another, but it will guarantee results. I could inspire you, yes. Inspiration is good. It will help you to also move, but it will give you result. What will give you result is the content, which is the education. Information. If I listen to people and I'm not able to take notes, I'll forget about everything that you've said. I'll be inspired, and of course, it will fizzle out after a while. But if you give me things I could take notes about, 1, 2 steps, I can go ahead and do them and create the result. It's like providing a pathway. All right, that's what it's all about, pathway. Providing a roadmap that I can use, that you have used to create result. You use the same roadmap, you get the same result. That's it, what it's all about. That's a solution mindset. That's a solution. That's a pathway. So this is all about creating a pathway you can use to excel. You can use to succeed at what you're doing. I love it. That's why I choose. I'm an educator. I educate. I teach you to do the same thing. Okay? So research skill is very essential. Being a researcher requires education, requires hard work and commitment. Yeah. It's not easy. Like I told you, I went for an event today, 4 hours event. I needed to get inspired, took notes. All right, I needed someone to speak into my ears today. It's one some other areas that of interest that I have. So after that, I had to when been done. I had to run out right from the mainland and run here to the island to the office here because I had to be in the office today. And of course, sat down for at least 3 hours to look at my notes and then come up with a couple of things, do some research before I'm facing you today. All right, do some research. Yes, I have the ideas of what I want to say, but I need to document it. I need to be able to share it. All right, I love the people who say, "Yeah, you don't have to write it." Yeah, whatever they say is good for them, it works for them. That's fine. But I love to put things down because I love to take notes. I love to take steps. I also want to give the same thing because it will guarantee you results in your own life. So research is seeing what everybody else has seen, and of course, thinking what nobody else has thought. That's what Abbas says. All right, it's thinking, seeing what everybody else has seen, and thinking what nobody else has thought. All right, Peter Marvin says, "What we find changes who we become." If you go ahead and find, like I said, search, find, retrieve, analyze, interpret, distill, evaluate, and of course, use those things that you've got it and create solutions and then dispense it, you will make a lot of money. You will make a lot of money. You get results, a lot of results. Someone says, "Thank you, sir." I appreciate that too. All right. So my Instagram audience, I hope you are with me. So sorry I've not turned to you, but that's it. All right. I'm so sorry about that. All right. But like I said, once in a while, I'll just face you. All right. And then, of course, just share with you. So sorry about the fact that I've been looking at this at the computer for quite a while. But I hope you're getting something. I hope you're getting something. All right. For those who are joining, I will be joining this again. I will be listening to the replay, of course. Feel free to engage, put in the comment section. We'll be glad to read from you. All right. Thank you so much. Share this information with as many persons as you can. And of course, this will also be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Ensure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Terry Omodibo on YouTube. All right. You're going to listen to this over and over again over there. Of course, this will be removed from these platforms I'm using on the streaming today. Okay. You can watch this on YouTube after a few hours from now. 48 hours maximum from now. You can watch this on YouTube. Okay. All right. Awesome. So research skill, very critical, very essential. You have to master it for you to become exceptional at what you do. Number 9, all right, is creative thinking skills. Creative thinking skills. Don't get it twisted. In today's age, disruptive age, in today's VUCA world, you have to be excellently and magnificently creative. If there's any word, right? You have to be super creative. I used to feel those days I wasn't creative. I used to feel that way until I jumped into the John Master team. I went through personal growth journey. I had to learn. I had to be around people. Of course, savored all the materials we got from the platform and everything. And I discovered the one critical thing that you can learn to become creative. Nobody was born with creativity. Everyone learned it. Yes, we had some people have potentials, but everybody has that seed of potential to become creative. It's a skill, you can develop it. What do? One of the critical things to do is stay around creative people. The more you stay around creative people, the more you become creative. Stephanie, I mean, that's it. All right? Be around them. It's one way. Run after it. Of course, change your mindset that you want to, that you are, Robert. Not you want to. Tell yourself that you are creative because you are. Everyone has the creative, everyone is a creative genius. Everyone has the ability for creativity. It is the truth. Don't get it twisted. I used to feel the same way a couple of years ago that I wasn't. I used to look at people who were creating results. I'm like, oh, well, you were creating results. I used to feel the same way. You hear my story about the public speaking thing? Same thing. I used to feel like I can't do that. But something in me tells me you can. In all the skills I've developed so far, I used to learn them myself. All right. I decide, I go learn it, and of course, do it over time, become master at it, and use it to create results and dispense for people, and of course, get money in return. It's as simple as that. So, creative thinking skills, very essential, very required. Ability is the ability to consider something in a new way. All right. Mary Lowe Cook says something that creativity is inventing, experimenting, right? It's inventing, it's experimenting, taking risk, breaking rules, making mistakes, and having fun. That's it. There's no big deal about it. Inventing, experimenting, growing, taking risk, breaking rules, making mistakes, plenty of mistakes, and of course, having fun. That's how people have done things. Sometimes the products are created from mistakes. Mistakes. I just somehow developed this fascination from creating designs. Most of the great designs I've created so far, I create my flyers myself, right? And I use Canva to create it. That's all my flyers. I use Canva to create it. Most of the great designs I said excellent designs that I'm able to do are mistakes. Sometimes I just make the mistakes. I mean, this is good, this is good. Somebody says good, this looks good, this looks good. That's it. This is what it is. Just do something new. Why do you want to be stereotyped in one place? Do something new to create the results. Right? Have fun while doing it. Being able to think creatively is a core skill that you must master to enter your rest if you want to be exceptional at almost anything. There are a couple of skills that are in that category that is also required. You have problem-solving skills, innovative thinking skills, product creation skills. You need solution-oriented thinking, possibility thinking. All right. You need to be able to have what we call a flexible, all right, open-mindedness or flexible mindset skills. Some people are so closed, all right, they don't accept anything new. You can't be creative that way. The only way to become excellent and to become creative is to do things exceptionally, is to what? Accept, all right? Accept. Open your mind to new things. Open your mind to new innovations. Open your mind to new areas, new things. It's as simple as that. Okay? Creativity requires courage, right? It requires courage. It requires you to sometimes move in a different direction, all right? It sometimes requires you to be wrong, all right? To embrace failure, all right? I've said that initially, all right? Sometimes you need to make some mistakes. It requires foresight. It requires open-mindedness. It requires freshness, fresh insights. You need that. It's as simple as that. So everyone needs it. Everyone desires it. Okay? Now, Pablo says, everything you can imagine is real. Everything you can imagine is real. You just need to think it. Just need to just think it. You can create it. Once it comes to you, you can create it. Had that catch paths to success? It came paths to success. I don't know. I created something around it. Just what should I be sharing? What should I be sharing? What should I share? Something I just dropped. Something just dropped. Recipe. I went online. I checked what's recipe. Ingredients. Oh, ingredients for success. Oh, what are they? So much. Started creating. That's how this came to be. I didn't plan it from day one. The new program will start in next week by the grace of God. Same thing. Okay, I need to do something new in another area. What did I do? What did I do? Someone. Team. What's the team? What should be around? Yesterday I was trying to fine tune the series, the theme of the series. By the grace of God, we want to get something. I'll be brooding around that to see if that makes sense. And of course, the first topic. Sometimes you don't even know the second topic, the third topic, the fourth topic. So somehow you just know the first topic, and of course you begin to have them over and over again. It comes. Just be willing to be open, and of course you will create excellent results. Sometimes you don't even look at the immediate results. Look at the long-term results. I look forward to the long-term results. Long-term thinking. Short-term, evaluation, but long-term thinking is it. Okay? Maya said, you can't use up your creativity. You can't use up your creativity. The more you use it, the more you have more to use. The more you have, you can't use it all. So don't let anybody box you into thinking that you are not creative. You are. You just need to let it out. You just need to use it. You just need to learn it. You just need to use it. Dispense it. That's why I said you need to dispense. Right? The last skill for today is the last but not the least. 10th skill. You must master that will make you exceptional in almost anything. Life, career, business, whatever you want to appropriate this for. I call it the success intelligence skill. Success intelligence skill. That's the 10th. Now, I created this myself. Every other thing, probably you've known this before, you've seen this before. Number 10, that's from me. I call it this success intelligence skill. That's the joker. If you have this, you will create the others. If you have the success intelligence skill, you will create the other skills. Now, what is it all about? It's all about the exceptional ability to incorporate a success mindset approach to your everyday life or to approach to everything that you do. Being able to imbibe the mindset, being able to imbibe it, all right? Being able to incorporate the habits, all right? Or the attributes, not habits, the attributes of a success-minded individual. That's the truth. It requires a set of habits, and I will call the success habits. And of course, what the habits are things that you do repeatedly over a period of time. All right. So your results is guaranteed to become exceptional if you are able to have what we call or develop what we call the success intelligence skill. What is intelligence? Intelligence is just an ability to think creatively, to be able to solve problems, to be able to get information, and of course, grow through that ability to think, ability to solve problems. See, those things are habitual. It's a mindset thing. It starts from here. It starts from here. And then, of course, it flows through everything you're doing. You have that success mentality and everything around it. You have that mindset and everything around it. So it helps you to create the other skills that you desire. Right? So you need to have all the skills. Very essential. You need to have all the skills. Very essential. People skills, marketing skills, research skills, networking skills, relationship skills, right? Writing skills, critical thinking skills, and of course, you need to have the success intelligence skills. We end this conversation today and end this topic on the 10 skills you must master if you want to become exceptional at almost anything. I say a quote from Nikki Vernon that says, the fourth industrial revolution is creating a demand for new skills and competencies. And the need for skilling, unlearning, relearning, and retraining has never been more severe than now. So expedient today, in today's disruptive age, in today's VUCA world, that you can't escape it. That developing new skills that will create results for you faster, is something you can never toy with. It's something that's indispensable. It's something that you can't live without if you want to become exceptional in your life, in your career, and in your business. So with these few points of mine, I believe I've been able to inform, educate, and of course, a little transformation to you, all right, to the works, to do that in your life and make you understand the 10 by 10 top skills that you must master if you want to become exceptional, or that will make you exceptional at almost anything. Thank you so much for listening. Those on Instagram, I celebrate you for joining me. and everyone who's joined me in this conversation today on today's series, episode 7 of the Pathways to Success Live with Terry, where we talked about 10 skills you must master that makes you exceptional at what you're doing, almost anything. Thank you for joining me. I celebrate you. I celebrate everyone who has joined me. I celebrate all those who dropped their names there. I celebrate all those who have been a part of the conversation. I celebrate all those who will listen to this conversation after today. I celebrate every one of you. Until I come your way again next week, same time, all right, with another episode and another topic on this series of the recipe, all right, for success in life, career, and business. My name remains Terry Omodibo, and I'm your brand leadership coach. And what I do simply is that I teach the principles, the competencies. I teach the principles, the competencies, and the skills that you need and require to be able to build more impact, more influence, and of course, build visibility, and of course, I'll make you money. Thank you so much. Bye.